What's up everybody, it's your boy French Cookin'. Welcome back to the channel. And this is how to make beats for free, episode 18. The channel is almost at 100 subs now. And I know it's a tiny milestone, but you know what they say. Picture yourself giving a lecture in front of 100 people. It's not an insignificant number by any means. And so big thank you to everyone who subbed up and watched my videos up until now. We're on our way to 1,000, baby. Today's free VST is called Oxid by Full Bucket Music. Oxid is a simulator, meaning it's a recreation of a real-life synth. In this case, that's the ARP Omni 2 polyphonic synth from the 1970s. You can see that the VST version has a very similar aesthetic to the real synth, even down to the color scheme. It doesn't have a crazy number of presets, about 63 of them, but the controls are really simple and they allow you to shape the sound how you want, even if you don't know that much about sound design. Specifically, the mix knob here controls the balance between the synth section and the string section of the preset. There's a built-in phaser and even a built-in delay. This vintage type of synth I think would be perfect for like a weekend beat, but that's not really my style, and I still want to make something kind of hard. So I was thinking of making something along the lines of the song It's Up by Drake, Young Thug, and 21 Savage, which is synth heavy but still bouncy and still trap and still, you know, makes your head bob. Let's get it. I like this preset in Oxid. It's called Stereo Ensemble. And I'm at 137 BPM, so I'm just going to lay down some chords and see what I can get out of it. Go for D sharp minor. I think that's it. Essentially, I laid down a bunch of notes, but it was too complicated, it was too busy due to the nature of the synth. So I eliminated a bunch of the notes and it sounds a lot better and it sounds a lot bouncier and goes to show you that simple sometimes is better. I'm just going to switch up the end here, this fourth bar. I also threw down a bass note way down here at D sharp because I wanted a constant synth note throughout the entire melody. Turn down the velocity too though, so it doesn't take up too much space. For the effects, I threw on Baby Audio's Magic Switch for some chorus. Tremolo sync, this is the AKAI tremolo sync that comes with MPC Beats, and that's going to give it some movement to make it even more bouncy. I selected the Hypnosis preset in space Lite to give it some reverb with a little bit more modulation. And then finally I cut out the lows to make some room for the 808 and a little bit of the highs. I think I'm going to bounce this to audio because I want to try to manipulate the sound a little bit, see what it sounds like reverse, all that type of stuff. So just go to track, bounce the sample. Let me try reversing it. I could definitely chop that up and take some pieces of it and put it in like a B section of the verse just to switch it up. So I'm gonna go to chop, and I'm just gonna chop it by region, make my life easy. Bring it down to 8 chops, and go new program. Do it. This is gonna be my normal melody. And this is gonna be my B section for my reverse melody. To add to my normal melody, I found this drone preset in Oxid called Eternal Drone, and I'm just gonna throw it at the root note of D sharp. I also want to accentuate those top notes in the melody, you know, the dun dun, with another synth, and layer it on top of that to give it even more energy and more personality. There's enough layers for the main melody, but I want to sauce up that reverse melody because it was pretty empty. So we have an opportunity to add some more melodies into that. So what I did is I grabbed the VK1 Viking synthesizer from, who's this from again? Blamsoft Inc. Don't worry, I'll make a video about this as well. And I created my own little ARP. For effects, I threw on some bit crush, kilohertz bit crush to be exact, some reverb, stereo separation, and a little bit of EQ here and there. And this is what it sounds like. All right, enough playing around. Let's throw on some drums. For the drums, I have a kick. I layered 2 snares together just to give it some extra punch. I have your classic go-to perk, a crash on the 1. I have this little like half laser, half dog bark, I guess, which I'm gonna add as like a melodic piece of this beat. The 808 in the song It's Up stays at the same key, so I'm giving myself the pass to do the exact same thing. I don't care what you say. I started arranging the chorus a little bit, and I just want to add one more piece to it. I have this organ from Micro Keys, and I'm just going to throw it in the middle. Adds to the vibe, adds to the bounce, adds to the character, adds to my... Alright, I think the good news about this beat is that it's got a lot of things going on melodically. So when I go to arrange it, I'm not going to have to make too many variations to the drums because the synth and all the other elements are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Please join me on my road to 1,000 subs because the best is yet to come, trust me. This has been your boy French Cooking, and I'll see you next week as usual. Peace out. Oh. The ARP going crazy.